Manje ke exhibition echaza ukuthi umsebenzi wakho nokuthi usunesikhathi esingakanani usebenza nokuthi ikhono lakho lingakanani.
Yes, that's correct.
That is kunjalo.
Commencing on page 1 up to page 2 of Exhibit S.
That's correct.
Okay, kunjalo.
Do you have Exhibit S before you, your affidavit?
Yes, I do.
If I can ask you to turn to page 2, paragraph 5 of your affidavit. Just to contextualize your evidence, just read the contents of paragraph 5 on page 2.
On 2020-08-17, at about 11:17, I received a CD from a downloader's office with a computer folder marked Cleveland, case 96 of 2/2015, containing phone download information. The computer folder contained 3 XRY files that contained the information of 1 phone, 1 SIM card, and 1 memory card. The information in the XRY format cannot be tampered, edited, or manipulated in any way.
Ngomhla 17 enyangeni ka-8 2020 ngesikhathi sika-11:17 ngathola i-CD ephuma kufoni eyayi-downloadiwe ikhishwe ngekhompyutha ebhalwe ukuthi Cleveland Case 96-02-2015 eyayiphethe-ke konke okwangaphakathi kwefoni. I-folder leyo khompyutha yayinamafayili amathathu ama-XRY file ayephethe-ke ulwazi olwalu isefonini yokuqala, i-SIM card eyodwa ne-memory card eyodwa. Manje-ke ulwazi-ke olugcinwe ngohlobo lwe-XRY alukwazi ukuthi luguqulwe noma lulungiswe noma lushintshwe nganoma yingayiphi indlela. Manje-ke
Paragraph 6.
Is it correct that you have now already, as indicated in the beginning, you've already testified in respect of the downloads of the memory card? You are here today to testify about the downloads on the phone and the SIM card.
Yeah, it's correct.
athi yebo ngizoletha ubufakazi ngefoni nange-SIM card.
Yes, you may proceed to paragraph 6.
Ngaqhubeka paragraph 6.
The information contained in the XRY file was as follows.
Ulwazi-ke obulingaphakathi kwe-XRY file lukanje.
Samsung GTE 2220,
Ifoni-ke uSamsung uhlobo lwe-GTE 2220.
the number was 072-766-8169.
Number yakho 0727668169.
IMEI number was 3597960502979902.
My number injengoloko kufundile.
IMSI was 655-0122-49151373.
IMSI number injengoba isanda kuyifunda.
And a memory card that belongs to Mtobisi Gadla Mnube.
Manje-ke futhi kwakune-memory card umnini wayo kwakuwumthobisi Gadla Mncube owumsoko,
which was said to be linked to Foslorus case 636-10-2014 as directed by Colonel Gilinda.
Ke lona kuxhumene naleli cala lase-Phosphorus case 636-10-2014 ngalokulayelwa-ke uKenneth Gininda.
Thank you. Can we then just turn to page 50 of your affidavit, Exhibit S, paragraph 7.
Paragraph
If
7.
you can just explain the terminology that you have just used in paragraph 6.
Mhlawumbe ngasichazela ke lamagama asetshenziswa kube lapha ku-paragraph 6.
Paragraph 7 is explanation of terminology used.
Nje paragraph 7 incazelo ke yamagama asetshenzisiwe.
IMEI number. IMEI means International Mobile Equipment Identity.
Manje IMEI usho ke ukuthi indlela okunikwa ngayo igama lezinto ezisetshenziswayo umhlaba wonke, International Mobile Equipment Identity.
The IMEI is only used for identifying the cellular device and has no permanent or semi-permanent relation to the subscriber.
IMEI ke isetshenziswa ke ukuthi ikwazi ukuthi i-cellphone iyiphi noma umakhalekhukhwini imuphi, futhi ke ayiqhumene ngokwesikhashana noma ngokwesikhathi sonke nalomuntu oyisebenzisayo leyo phone.
IMSI is International Mobile Subscriber Identity.
I-MSI kuthiwa i-International Mobile Subscriber Identity.
The subscriber is identified by transmission of an IMSI number
Kuthiwa ke lo muntu ke oyisebenzisayo le phone waziwa ngale number le esetshenziswa i-IMSI number,
which is stored on a SIM card that can, in theory, be transferred to any handset.
manje ke le nombolo le iyagcinwa ke la kwi-sim card okusho ukuthi ingasuswa ke komunye umakhalekhukhwini isho komunye.
MSISDN, Mobile Station International Subscriber Directory Number,
Kuthiwa MSISDN i-Mobile Station International Subscriber Directory Number.
it is the telephone number to the SIM card in a mobile cellular phone,
Kuthiwa lena ke inamba kamakhalekhukhwini ekhona ke kule sim card,
which is a SIM card subscriber identification module.
kusho ke iyona ke isetshenziswayo ukwazi ukuthi le sim card iyiphi.
SIM card number, subscriber identity module,
Kuthiwa sim card number kuthiwa ibizwa ngokuthi subscriber identity module.
is an integrated circuit chip that is intended to securely store the international mobile in a subscriber identification
Kuthiwa ke
identity. Sorry.
Kuthiwa lokhu ke kufaka kuleya chip le esetshenziswa ngaphakathi efonini ukuthi igcine inombolo le kuthiwa i-IMSI.
IMSI number and its related key, which are used to identify and authenticate subscriber on mobile telephone devices,
Kuthiwa lena inamba le ekwazi ukuthi yazise ukuthi ubani osebenzisa leyo phone noma usebenzisa muphi umakhalekhukhwini.
such as mobile phone and computer.
Futhi lokhu kungasetshenziswa komakhalekhukhwini namakhompyutha.
It is also possible to store contacts on many SIM cards.
Futhi ke inombolo zalabantu aqhumana nabo umuntu uyakwazi ukuthi angazibeka ku-sim card.
SIM cards are always used on GSM phones,
Sim card kayasetshenziswa ke komakhalekhukhwini
for CDMA phones.
nakulawa okuthiwa ama-GSM noma CDMA.
They are only needed for newer LTE capability handsets,
Kuthiwa kusetshenziswa ke kulo hlobo lomakhalekhukhwini abama-LTE.
SIM cards can also be used in satellite phones.
Futhi ke la kunamafoni asebenzisa ama-satellite, ama-sim card ayakwazi ukusetshenziswa.
Paragraph 8. My duties entails to extract and convert the data from the XRY format using able to extract to a Microsoft Excel version.
manje umsebenzi wami ke ukukhipha nokuguqula ulwazi olungaphakathi kwama XRV format ngisebenzisa ke le program ekuthiwa able to extract ebese ngiyifaka ngigcine njengohlobo lwe Microsoft Excel.
This is done so that the A and B notebook program can use the information.
Manje lokwenzela ukuthi i-notebook le eno A and B ikwazi ukuthi isebenzise lo lwazi olutholakele.
The information of all cellular telephones and SIM cards were then transferred to a single Microsoft Excel sheet.
Manje ke ulwazi olutholakala kule cellphone nakuma SIM card lwadluliselwa ku spreadsheet se-Excel esisodwa.
I hand in as part of my assessment a copy of Microsoft Excel sheet annexure A.
Ngifakile ke njengokunye ke kwaloko engikwenze nje statement khona la enkantolo lo engifakile la enkantolo Microsoft Excel spreadsheet ekopiwe.
Thank you. This annexure has already been handed up during your previous testimony, is that correct?
That's correct.
Annexure A.
Ke lecture leni ifakiwe ngesikhathi ufakaza ngaphambilini.
In order for an analyst notebook program to read the information correctly, certain information must be edited.
Ukuze ke i-analyst notebook program ikwazi ukufunda lemininingwane ekhona la ngaphakathi kusho ukuthi kufanele kube nokulungiswa okwenziwayo kuleyo file.
For example, the analyst notebook does not recognize 0 as the beginning of a number.
Manje ke okunye ke esingakusebenzisa example ukuthi ke i-analyst notebook ayikwazi ukuthi ibone u0 njengenombolo eqala inombolo ikamakhalekhukhwini.
So all zeros that is a prefix is removed.
Ukuthi ke o0 kabakhona lapho bonke bayasuswa.
The 078676254 is converted to 786762545.
Shithi ke number ke njengo 0786762545 iyaguqulwa ke ibisiqala ngo7867625545 ukusho ukuthi uzilo lo wangasekuqaleni usukhishile.
All common number is removed that will give a false link with another phone.
Shike inumber ke ezingasetshenziswa ukuthi mhlambe zingadidisa kucacanga ukuthi enye ifoni zinazo ziyasuswa.
Like 110.111.212.
Inumber enjengo 110.111.121.
All dialing prefixes are removed also.
Futhi ke naloko kusetshenziswayo umuntu ufuna ke afaka inumber nokuyasuswa.
Which are +27, the plus and the zeros, etc.
To into enjengo +27 nokuthi umuntu osenzise uplus no zero konke kuyasuswa lo.
Paragraph 10, the conversion of the data does not involve the manipulation of the data.
Manje ukuguqula ke kwedata akusho ukuthi ke manje sekukhona ushintsho olwenziwayo ke kuleyo data.
And then use the analyst notebook program to draw an analyst notebook chart of the information.
Kusho ukuthi emva kwaloko ngase ngithathe isebenzisa i-analyst notebook program ukuthi ke bese ngiyadweba ke lapha i-chart noma isikhombisa esikhombisayo ukuthi lolwazi olutholakale lumi kanjani.
And the said chart, sorry, has already been handed up as Exhibit B during your previous testimony.
That's correct.
So ke leli chart lelifakiwe nje isikhombisa sala inkantolo athi yebunjani.
Yes, just read into the record that last sentence after Annexure B.
The said chart shows the associates of data received.
Manje ke uthike leli shadi lesikhombisa ukuthi khona ukuxhumana kunjani kule data letholiwe.
Thank you. Then coming back to paragraph 5 of your affidavit on page 2 of your affidavit, paragraph 5, you've already testified that you received the downloaded information on a CD. Did you then proceed to analyze that information?
Yes, the information was analyzed as paragraph 8.
Ngazothola lapho ke lahlaziwa njengoba ngihlelo lapha paragraph 8.
I just want to show you the new exhibit. We've marked it Exhibit S, Annexure C. Can you just identify that exhibit?
Yes, I can see. I'm the one who brought it.
Athi hayi mina ngenza le exhibit.
Yes. What does the exhibit consist of? Annexure C.
Annexure C uthweleni.
Is the original data of which I have received from the downloaders office converted to a PDF format.
Jika ile data ifile ekhombisa data ukuthi ngayithola kanjani isiguquliwe yenzwa i-PDF format.
The first part consists of contacts. Is that correct? It's, my lord, the pages appear at the bottom. From page 10 up to page 58.
From page 10.
Yes, from page 10 to page 58. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. There's a contact that way.
So ke abantu ke ababhaliwe inamba zagcinwa efonini lababhaliwe kusuka lapha ekhasini 10 kuyofika ku-8.
Yes, just for record purposes, what are these contacts? Where were they found?
The contacts were found on a SIM card as per page 4.
Manje ke lana ke kusho ukuthi kuchaza ukuthi ilabantu ababebhale kuleyona le phone njengabantu abangaqhonyana nabo njengoba kukhombisa lapha ekhasini lesine.
Of Annexure C?
Yes, yes, of the original data.
Now, still on page 4 of Annexure C, it refers to SIM card and USIM. Can you just explain, is there any difference between the two?
No, there's no difference. It's one SIM card partitioned into two, meaning it can save one contact twice.
Athi ke imali SIM card le makuthiwa yi-SIM kusho SIM card eyodwa ehlukaniswe kabili kusho ukuthi kungenzeka ukuthi umuntu agcine ey'ndaweni ey'mbili kuyona kule SIM card eyodwa.
Which is, it can say SIM card, same contact, you go to your SIM, it's still the same contact.
Shuthe ungabona lapha ku-SIM card umuntu ebhale umuya lapha ku-USIM thola ukuthi uphinde wabhalwa futhi.
Thank you. I just want to refer you to page 10 of the contacts, index number 9. Can you just place that information on record?
Index 9, and the name is Mfoka Kumalo. The telephone number was +27 72 399 5787.
So lo bhalwe ke lapho ke ebhalwe ku-number 9 usho ukuthi ubhalwe njengokuthi igama Mfoka Khumalo. Inombolo ebhaliwe lapho u-072 3995787
on the SIM card.
iku-sim card ke le.
Then I just want to refer you to the affidavit of Lieutenant Colonel Hose, Exhibit DD 5 in brackets D, wherein he sets out the various cell phone numbers received on the basis of the Section 2.5.
You say House's affidavit is what? BB? Sorry?
Exhibit DD.
DD.
Yeah.
DD5.
Yes, in brackets B.
DD5D.
B.
B.
Yes. DD5 in brackets B.
B. DD5 in brackets B.
Can you just place on record the number that he sets out from the fifth number from if you start from the bottom?
On page 2, is it right?
Yes.
Fisokuhle, Ntuli, the number was 2772399587.
So inamba ebhaliwe lapha kaFisokuhle Ntuli kuthiwa 0723995787. 5787, yeah.
Now, the number that appears on index 9 of your analysis of the contacts, what is your comment regarding the number that you've just read out now?
No, it's the same number, it's one and the same number.
But hayi liyakubonakala ukuthi inamba eyodwa le.
If I can then ask you to turn to page 12 of Annexure C, Exhibit SC of your analysis, page 12. Just read the information that appears.
Wait.
I'm sorry?
When you say annexure C, is it
Yes.
still on exhibit S?
Yes, the one that we've just handed up this morning.
Yeah, fine, no, fine. It's because it
Annexure
starts
C.
only with annexure. Okay, fine.
Yes.
So it's page 12.
Page 12, yes.
Right, yeah.
Index number 25. Can you just read the information that appears on your analysis?
Index 25, Mshana Ntuli, Wu, plus 27715951239.
Kuthiwa lapha ngaphansi kwenamba 25 kubhalwe igama lomuntu othiwa uMshana Ntuli 4. Kuthiwa ke inamba yakhona ku-07159511239.
On the SIM card.
Kuthiwa le namba igcinwe ku-sim card.
Okay. And if I can refer you to Exhibit DD5 in brackets B, the same page that we are on, the last number there,
Fisokuhle Ntuli,
Athi inamba elapho kaFisokuhle Ntuli
27159511239.
inamba u-07159511239.
what is then your comment regarding the number on that you've just read and the one that appears in Index 25?
It's the same number.
Kuthiwa lezo namba ziyafana. Inamba eyodwa.
Thank you. If I can then ask you to turn to page 21 of your analysis, Annexure C. we'll come back to page 29. If we can proceed to page 49.
On an extra C of Exhibit S.
Yes, I'm sorry, page 18. I'm sorry, page 18.
Yeah.
Page 18 of Annexure C, 1.8.
Okay.
Index number 80.
80.
Yes, 80.
Index 80. Ngani. The number is +2776642707 on a SIM card.
Nje le number le ngaphansi kwa index number 8 kuthiwa ibhalwe njengonkani kuthiwa ke inumber yakhona 076 6427007 igcinwe ku SIM card.
If I can then ask you to turn to the affidavit of Lieutenant Colonel Halls, DD5 in brackets B.
Yeah, you say, wait. Affidavit of host is what?
Exhibit DD in brackets 5.
DD5, right?
DD5 in brackets B.
B, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It says Fisokuhle Ntuli 27746427007.
Nje igama lapho ufisa ukuhlantuli inumber 0766427007.
Now, what is your comment now regarding this number that you've just read out and the one that appears in index 80 of your analysis?
It's the same number as on the SIM card.
That is yafana lezi number yodwa.
If I can then ask you to turn to page 49 of Annexure C, your analysis. Index number 150.
Index number 150 is XG Nube 100-68-088-866.
So lapha ngaphansi kwa 150 igama elibekiwe lapho XG Mncube inombolo ke ebekiwe 100-680-868-66.
If I can then ask you to turn to the SMSs which appear on page 60 of Annexure C, index number 8. Can you just read that SMS?
What page?
Page 60. Index number 8.
Index 8. Tell from +2782007248110050. The text was Standard Bank, 1,000 rand withdrawn from account 8866 at 0000727 2015 0203 T06 33 11 51696120183, and it says the balance is 1913.41. date 2015-0203, query, and then 086-0123-107. Time 2015-0203, 0634, 16. It was served on the USIM, it was read, and it was delivered to the phone.
Ke lana ngaphansi ka index number 80. Itelephone ke umbiko lona uvela ku telephone 27 82007 248 110050. Lana ke umbiko uthi Standard Bank kulungwane yamarandi ikhishiwe ku account 8866 ngo kusho ukuthi ke ngesikhathi ukuthiwa ke u00000727 mhla 20 ngomhla ka kuthiwa 2015-02-03-706 bese kuthiwa lapha 33115196 120 388 kuthiwa ke imali esele ke balance inkulungwane yodwa amakhulu ayishagalolunye lunye neshumi nantathu osekwa amasenti awu amashumi amane nanye. Lokhu ke kwenzeke ngomhla ka 3 enyangeni ka February 2015 sekubhala ke nokuthi query 0601231107 sekubhala ke nokuthi 2015-0203 kwese kuba lokungathi kuyisikhathi ukuthi 0634 16 UCT 002 bese kubhala network. Ke lokhu ke ugcinwe ku USIM.
So in short, this is a message from the bank
Yes.
pertaining to account number 8866 that was sent to
That's correct.
a cell phone. Can you just again put that cell phone number on record? Or the one that you downloaded?
It's
The one that was downloaded and which downloads you analyzed?
072 766 8169.
Ngiyabonakala lana ukuthi umbeko vela ebhanki ukhombisa ukuthi khona imali eyakhishwa ku account 8866 okusho ukuthi ke le number lena 082 766 8169 yona iyathola lo mbiko lo.
Now, coming back to index number 150 as per page 49, the one that you've just placed on record, index 150 on page 49. Page 49 of Annex C, your analysis.
Yes, I'm going to.
Yes, that index 150 ends, that number ends, the last four digits are 8866.
That's correct. It's 8866.
Athi yebo kuyakhombisa lapho ukuthi inamba zokugcina kuleyo number ebhaliwe lapha ngaphansi ka index 150 u8866.
This is not 888, sir.
No, the last four digits.
Oh, the last four. Okay, fine.
The last four
The last
digits.
four, okay.
Yes. Now, if you go back to page 60, index number 80, those last four digits, 8866, what is then your comment regarding the account number that appears on page 49, index 150, and the one that you've just read that appears on page 60, index number 8, the message from the bank?
is a message from the Standard Bank that the 1,000 rand was withdrawn from the account in index 150.
Yes. The 4 digits that appear on the SMS and the 4 digits that appear on index 150, page 49, what is your comment?
They are one and the same thing, it's the same account.
athi ayikebonakala ukuthi inamba eyodwa.
Thank you, my lord. Those are the only aspects that we wanted to place on record with this witness.
Just wait for my understanding. You say the index, your last assertion, the index which appears on page 60, is it?
Yes, it's
Index, is it index 8
it's
on page 60?
on yes, it's index 8, my lord, on
Right.
page 60. Index 8,
Yeah.
as well as the information on page 49.
And the
Index.
information on, wait, 49, page 49.
Yes.
Just hang on.
Page 49,
fine.
index 150.
150.
Yes.
Never. 151.
No, 150.
150. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, fine.
In the name of
150 in the name of Mnube.
XG Mnube. Yes.
XG Mnube, yeah, fine.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Those last 4 digits,
Yeah, 8866.
yes,
Okay.
accord with those ones on page
Accords
6.
with the ones on page, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That is all, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Gomezulu.
I have no question.
No questions, Mr. Mzomo? Mr. Ramusipidi?
As the court pleases, my lord, I do not have any questions for the witness, my lord.
Right, Mr. Mnisi?
Definitely, mother. I do have some questions.
Okay, fine.
But I request indulgence just to
You, re-
see
you request what?
an indulgence to approach accused.
Oh, fine, no problem. You want us to adjourn?
Yes, maybe for 5-10 minutes.
Okay, what's your time, Mr.?
It's 10:55, my lord. Maybe we can resume after tea,
After tea?
10:30. 11:30.
Okay, 11:30.
examination has not yet commenced.
Yes, yes.
I indicated at some point that there's a number that you want to come back to. I have the permission of Advocate Nisi to deal with that number.
Is that so?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it agreeable?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. Sergeant Mabaso, if you can turn to page 29
Of what?
of Annexure C, your analysis, index number 197. Can you just place those particulars on record?
Index 197, name Ngani. The number is plus 271-150-23517.
Gama lapha ngaphansi ka index 197 igama unkani inombolo efakileyo plus 27 710507 3517.
Stored in the SIM card.
Twayigcina ngaphansi kwe-sim card.
Now, if I can ask you to turn to Exhibit DD5 in brackets F, Roman figure 1, section 25 of the number 0727668 page 9
Page 9 of which document?
of Exhibit DD5 in brackets F in bracket Roman figure 1, section 25 of, Roman figure 3. So it's Exhibit DD5 in brackets F, Roman figure 3. These are the section 25 records of the number 0727668 page 9. If I can ask you to go to the 24th of October 2014, a call that lasted 49 seconds. Can you just mention the contacts between the numbers on the day, 24 October 2014 at 20:11:31?
It's a call between plus 2772
Sorry, plus? Call between?
2772
Yeah.
766 8169 and 2771 5073 517.
Yes. And what type of call was it?
It's a received call.
Yes.
Tholana-ke
MTC.
MTC.
ucingo lwathola u-0727668 luvela efonini u-0715073 3517.
Also on the same page, 25 October 2014, 070948. Can you just place the particulars of that call on record?
Plus 2772 766 8169. I received call MTC 23 seconds from plus 2771 5073 517.
That is the number that appears on index 97 of your analysis. That second number.
Is one and the same number?
Inumber then 07276688169 yathola ucingo oluvela ku-0715073517. Kuyabonakala ukuthi le number inumber eyodwa nale evela lapha ku-index u-157.
Then page 11 of the section 25. On the 26th of October 2014, 14/20/21. Can you just place the particulars of that call and record?
14/20/21 is 2772 766 8169. Received call MTC 27715073
Try lana number 0727668169. Tole call evela 071507 07. Number ethole ucingo kuyona. It is 0715073517.
Then page 12, on the 27th of October 2014 at 18:32:19.
What's the time?
27 October 2014, 18:32:19.
1832.
Yes,
Page?
page 12.
The time?
18:32:19.
1832:19. Same number 2772 766 8169. MTC 2771 5073517.
Try lapha ngomhla 27 October 2014 isikhathi 18:32:19. Number 0727668169. Tole ucingo oluvela 0715073517.
And page 16 of the section 25, on 31 October 2014 at 2014:35.
2772 766 8169. MTC 2771 5073517.
Try ngomhla 31 October 2014 isikhathi 2014:35. 0728668169. Tole ucingo oluvela 0715073517.
Yes, and just below that,
Two 766 8169. MTC 2771 5073517.
To another program number 0727668169. I told you to 0715073517.
date, just place the date and the time.
31/10/2014 2016:39.
Ulanga komhla 31 enyangeni October 2014 isikhathi 21/16/39.
Then page 17,
2016-39.
page 17,
Page 17.
on 1 November 2014 at 15:35:10.
2772 766 8169. MOC call originating. So dial number 277150735517.
So mhla 1 November 2014 isikhathi 15:35:10. Inumber 0727668169. Yafonela ifone the number 0715073517.
Then page 18, on the 2nd of November 2014 at 18:52:18. 6 call from the bottom.
And which date is that? The 7th.
The 2nd of November.
2nd of November, sorry.
2/11/2014.
Yeah.
2772 766 8169. MOC 2717 277150735517.
So mhla 2 ku-11 November 2014 isikhathi ku-1852-18 ifoni leyo 072766 8169 iyafonela ifoni 071 507 3517.
Just place the date and the time.
02/11/2014. The time is 18:52. 18:52.
So isuku mhla 2 ku-11 2014 isikhathi 1852-18.
And lastly, page 19,
Page 19.
3rd of November, 3/11/2014 at 7:53:01.
2772 766 8169. MTC
Yes.
2771.
Call duration.
125.
Mhm.
2771 5073 517.
So mhla 3 November 2014 ifoni leno 0727668169 yathola i-call evele ku-071 5073517 yahlala-ke ucingweni imizuzwana eyikhulu namashumi amabili nanhlanu.
Thank you. That is all I'm indebted to Advocate Nisi.
Okay, yes, sir.
Record, my lord. Thank you, madam.
Yes.
Mr. Mabasa,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mube instructs me that the information that is contained in Exhibit S Annexure C, it's a true reflection and a representation of what was contained in these SIM cards. He says I should bring that information over to you. Do you have any comment?
No problem. It's true. It's correct.
Ngamuthe lokhu la engithi bekusimkhathi yakho uchakulona iqiniso ukuthi cha hayi kuyiqiniso.
Is it in one SIM card? Or,
And that is the information that was found
One, not two.
in his phone,
SIM
whether
card.
both SIM cards or whatever
Doesn't
SIM
matter.
card, but that information as it is contained in here,
Yeah.
it's a true reflection of what was in his cell phone numbers. I
Okay.
mean, in his cell phone. Now you say you don't have a comment. I thought you were going to say, yeah, no, at least I try to do the best that I can, to be honest in everything that I do. But thank you very much.
To please you, yes, it's correct. I
Yeah.
try to do the best. Please you.
La ngizamela ukwenza wonke amandla ami.
Thank you. And as a result, we might not spend much time on this, except just to clear one thing. On paragraph 10 of your affidavit, you're saying the conversion of the data does not involve the manipulation of the data. The conversion, what does conversion involve or entail?
I will explain in details what this sentence means.
Yes.
It means as I'm converting data, the original data remains the same.
Yes.
Uthe ukuqulwa kwedatha kusetshenziswa leli gama lesilungu elithi conversion. Akusho ukuthi ke se idatha kukhona umahluko ozokwenziwa kule datha izohlala iyona.
It's not cooked.
Excuse
I
me.
say it's not cooked, in other words.
Not cooked. Yes. Because my understanding, I'm going to tell you, my honest understanding of this. When you convert something, it means you are interfering with its state of originality. Is that not so? In other words, you're changing it here and there in order to suit what you want it to be in terms of your own specifications. Is that not so? That's
That's true.
conversion.
Okay, yes. That's true, but in
Thank
this
you.
regard, we convert, but the original remains the same, unconverted, it's locked, there's no way you can change it.
Manje-ke hayi esikwenzayo thina sewuguqula isimo sedatha njengoba ilapha asiyiguquli siyenze okunye ihlala iyona kodwa siguqula nje isimo sakhe.
Sorry, for my own understanding.
Yes, ma'am.
When you say you convert the data, you convert it from a certain medium and you place it in another medium.
By converting, I'm using XRY,
That's it, yeah?
yes, to convert it into a PDF as
Yeah.
it is, the originality as a PDF, like they're saying.
No, no, fine, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, you remove it from one state of matter to another state of matter.
Yes, and then
Common
also
sense, science number one.
to an Excel format
Yeah,
that you see on my affidavit as
Yeah.
an Extra A.
right?
But after doing all this, the original data remains the same.
Same. Okay, fine.
Nje ukuguqulwa kwedatha isuka ku lolu hlobo esingathi kuthiwa i-XRY uyisa ku-PDF iguqulwa nje isimo kodwa-ke idatha yona ihlala injengoba injalo nanoma esiguqulwa-ke sifaka ohlobeni lwe-Excel ifayili kodwa-ke idatha ila ngaphakathi ihlala injengoba injalo.
Thank you, Mr. Magosa. This is not to make a mountain out of an ant small. So basically, you are saying when the number starts with the 07, for you to be able to work on that number, you would convert that number. In other words, you would take out that 7 and start, you take out the 0 and let that number, and the number would be converted into a 7. In other words, that 0 is now rendered nugatory. In other words, for you to be able to work on that data, this 0 must be removed. Hence, I say you convert the original number into something that will enable you to work on it, not so.
That's it.
It's no longer original because it has been converted. The 0 is no longer there.
Yes, the one that is
Thank you.
converted usually, or
Yes.
we mention it edited.
Yes.
Edited.
Yes, because I have edited that zeros, the plus 2 sevens, the plus and whatever, and I have two.
Yes.
Some of the numbers, which are 100, 10 triple ones, 2 1 whatever, or a small number that is not a telephone number.
Yes.
I took them out. So
Yes.
I edit that data I'm arranging for my A and B to able to read the information. So it can give me the chart if we need to have a chart, which is an extra B on my affidavit.
No, we can't do that.
Esiyenzayo-ke thina ukuthi kukhona lezi namba ezinjengo-0 kuqala phone number noma inamba into enjengo-plus 27 enambeni noma lezi namba eyincane no-100 ukuthi kuyasuswa konke lokho uma esefuna ukuqhubeka nokusebenzisa le-file.
Now you're saying, however, the fact that you're converting that number does not mean that you're manipulating the situation. If you're working on numbers, although you convert them, you don't manipulate them. Manipulation involves an element of dishonesty. So you are not there. Not so.
No.
Thank you.
But hayi angikho ekuguquleni izinto ngoba uthi uma uguqula izinto usho ukuthi ungafaka nje nokungethembeki lapho athi cha angikho lapho.
Thank you.
But I think I understand you to mean that you don't manipulate or convert the original.
Yes, whatever is talks about manipulation,
Yeah.
conversion, I refer to the original data.
Cha uma kukhulunywa ngo-manipulation conversion, hayi mina ngisebenzisa idatha njengoba ifike injalo.
Thank you, Mr. Mabasa. I'm humbled by the fact that although you're saying you convert, however, manipulation is excluded, which is key. Manipulation involves dishonesty, but that's not you. Thank you. Now, you have been requested to put on record certain numbers here. The first number is on index number 9. That is on page 10 on exhibit S annexure C.
Index number 9.
9, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This number that is indicated there as a telephone number 2723995787. This court has heard that it's a number that on many occasions that it's a number that is attributed to accused number 5. In other words, this number is associated with him. How the state will explain, but the impression that the state has created is that this number belongs to accused number 5. But as I'm saying, I don't want to put words into the mouth of the state. I'd rather use the word associated, used by accused number 5. I'm just trying to avoid to use the word belong to number 5, but it is associated with him. But we now can see on index number 9 that Mr. Nube, that's accused number 3, has saved this number in his cell phone as Mfoga Kumalo. It doesn't say, and accused number 5's names are Fisobuhle Ntuli. It doesn't say Ntuli, not so. It says Mfoga Kumalo.
Yes, it says Mfoga Kumalo.
Thank you.
But the number that was 0723995787. Noma njengoba ibeki yokuthiwa iqhumekeka kumsolo wesihlanu, kodwa umsolo wesithathu lapha indlela ayigcine ngayo efonini yakhe uyibhale ukuthi umfoka Khumalo. Ayizange ibhale ukuthi.
Now let's also go to index number 25, which is page 12 of the same exhibit. Are you with me?
Yes.
Thank you. May you kindly read, because I don't want to sound like I'm putting words into your mouth.
Okay, index
Yes.
25.
May you kindly read that information again.
Index 25. Mshana Ntolivo plus 27751951239. It's on the SIM card.
Lapha ke ibhale ukuthi ngaphansi kwa 25 index 25 umshana Ntuli 4 number khona 0715951239.
Is it VO or VO?
4.
I say, okay.
Or VO.
You know a brandy called VO?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Mabas, I don't think you read everything there. There is index 25. There is name, Mshana VO. There is telephone number, etc. Now you're reading other portions and then you're leaving other portions. Can you please read everything that is inscripted there in index number 25, please?
Must I read also index 25?
Yes.
Name. Okay. Index 25. Name Mshana Ntulivo. Child +27 715 951239. Storage SIM card.
Thank you.
Okay, lana ke index 25. Igama Mshana Ntulivo. Telephone 2771 595 1239. Try storage la igcina khona try SIM.
Thank you. Now again, this number has also been attributed to accused number 5. It's associated with him. The impression again that has been created Discord or at Discord is that this number also belongs to accused number 5. But now, accused number 3, Mr. Mueller says, what is inscripted or what is contained in index number 25 is a true reflection of the state of affairs. This number, he saved this number in his phone as Mshana Ntulivo. And now the full description of what that Mshana Ntulivo means, he says, this person is called Lungisani Ndwandwe. But he did not know him before he could save his number. He got introduced to him by Mabhungu Ntuli. This Lungisani Ndwandwe, whose number is in there that ends with 239, in other words, is a nephew to Mabhungu Ntuli. Accused number 3 got to know this Lungisani Ndwandwe through Mabhungu Ntuli. Hence, he saved him as Mshana Ntuli. If you know in culture, when you are an uncle, you call abazukulu bakho abashana ngisho. Yes. So, in other words, this Lungisani Ndwandwe, whose number is 239, was Mabhungu Ntuli's nephew. This number, according to number 3, Mr. Nube, it never was or is the number of accused number 5. It has always been the number that belongs to Lungisani Ndwandwe. But as a cherry on top, Lungisani Ndwandwe is still available. You can just come and confirm what they are contending. Do you understand?
I do understand. No comment in that regard.
Thank you.
Uthi-ke le number lena indlela eyatholakala ngayo uthi-ke wathi umsola umeyithola wayithola ukuthi inamba ayithola kuMabhungu Ntuli waseyibhala njengokuthi hayi umshana kaMabhungu Ntuli ke lo kanti-ke le number lena umninwayo wokulungisana Ndwandwe kwangeyona kaMsola kusihlanuthi hayi akukho akuphayulayo.
Thank you. Now, you would also see that on index number 80, let's go to index 80, page 18. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Can you please put that information as it appears on index number 80 on record, please?
Index 80, name Ngani, child +27 76 642 7007. Storage SIM.
Thike lana-ke i-index 80 igama uNkani ifoni 076 642 7007 thola la igcina khona ikuSIM.
Thank you. Now, my instructions from accused number 3 is that this is the number that he has been using to phone accused number 5 through. Accused number 5, it tells me that is now accused number 3. That accused number 5 is also known as Nkani. So the information that is contained in index number 80 is a true reflection of a state of affairs as accused number 3 knew it. Just an addition there too, I had the privilege or liberty to also talk to accused number 5. It does admit this number, that this is the number that he knows. He also admits that he's also known as Nkani. So this information that is contained in what you prepared in Exhibit S and Lecture C is a true reflection of the state of affairs that these two accused persons, that is now accused number 3 and 5, know. They've said to me, I must say again, thank you very much to you.
I thank you too.
Thank you.
Actually, the number then is 0642 7007. So can ask the number. Nomsolo start ya shutita na uyazi ngale ndlela ebekwe ngayo siyabonga ukuthi cha uyabonga ukuthi
Thank you.
kubhalwe kahle.
Now let's go to page number 29 again, on index number 197, 197.
Yes, I'm on.
May you kindly place that information on record?
Index 197,
Yes.
name, Gani, chair, +27 715 073517. Storage, SIM card.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Chidano-
page number 21.
No,
29.
that's 29, madam.
829.
Yes,
Yeah,
index
okay.
number 197.
197, fine, yeah.
Yes.
So lapha ngaphansi kwe-index number 197 igama ebhalwe ukuthi Nkani, lapho ke ifone ethi 027 715 073517.
Thank you. Now again, accused number 3, Mr. Meyiwa, instructs me that what is depicted in here is a true state of affair or situation as he knew it or as he knows it. That the number that we have just read into record on index number 197 is one of the numbers that he has been calling when he wanted to talk to accused number 5.
Njeke umsolo sithathu lena yenye inamba ayisebenzisa umethisa ukukhuluma nomsolo wesihlanu.
And again, I also delivered to talk to accused number 5. He also admits or confirms that this is his other number as well.
Umsolo wesihlanu naye avuma ukuthi le yenye inamba zakhe.
Now, accused number 3 instructs me that I should bring this to the attention of the court, that he would not have any reason whatsoever at one stage to save accused number 5 as Nkani, and then at one stage save him as Mfoga Kumalo or Mshana Ntulivo. He would not have any reason to do that. To him, accused number 5 was Nkani. He would have been Nkani, irrespective of the fact that he could have used 100 numbers. Those are my instructions. Do you understand?
Umsolo wesithathu ukuthi bengeke athande ukugcina umsolo wesihlanu ngamagama amaningi anjengokuthi umshana Ntulivo, yena nje wamgcina ukuthi igama lakhe uNkani.
Now,
Ngiyamukela lokho.
thank you. I know that you have not been involved in the compilation, be not privy I assume that you have also not been part of the compilation of those affidavits that the state have just referred to, which were compiled by Colonel House, where it is depicted that that number that ends with 787, 239 are numbers that belong to accused number 5. We have not been involved in that process now. So,
I was not involved.
Thank you.
Ngabandakanye kulo msebenzi.
now, my instructions are that what is contained in those affidavits, which depicts the number that ends with 787, which belongs to Mfoga Kumalo, who's Musa Kumalo, and the number that ends with 239, which is stated in index number 25 S. Mshanan Tulivo, who his real name is Lungisani Ndwandwe. That information that is depicted in Colonel House's affidavit or Stain's affidavit, which depicts these two numbers as belonging to accused number 5, that is a gross misrepresentation of fact. Actually, that is false. You don't know about it.
No comment.
Thank
I
you.
was only involved in the analysis of the data downloaded from the device and the SIM card.
Thank you.
Lokubhekwe nje ukuthi number 787 bhalwe ngokuthi Mfoka Khumalo umuzi nane bhalwe ukugcina ngo239 ebhalwe ukuthi Mshana Ntolevo kuthiwa ke ekalungisani Ndwandwe kuthiwa cha akona mangala wathi mina angazi lutho ngalokho nginamphawu.
Thank you. Now we are putting at rest your work with regard to the cell phones and the numbers that you have downloaded. Thank you. Now you recall that some time ago you also testified about Exhibit S. That is now the downloading of the photos that were found in accused number 3's phone. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember.
So lethe ufakazi ngo-exhibition S ekhumbula
And that information is already on record. The photo album that you compiled was marked Exhibit S. As I'm saying, it's already on record.
i-albhamu ke leyo yalethelwa njengesikhombisa S.
Thank you. Now, Exhibit S consists of a number of photos. I would want us to go through certain photos and just to clear up certain issues. I'm not so sure whether I've got Exhibit S before you, or I'm going to request the state to beam it for us. I think that would be more simpler. Now, before we go there, let us start with the following preliminary issues. Is it your version, Mr. Mabaso, that the album that contains the photos in Exhibit S are photos that you retrieved from the cell phone of accused number 3?
Ngathi uyiqinisele ukuthi izithombe ezibukhombe ezilapha ku-exhibition S iy'thombe wazikhipha i-cellphone kaMsolo Sithathu.
They were retrieved from a memory card.
Wathi hhayi lisatholakala ku-memory card.
Yes, a memory card that was inserted in accused number 3's phone.
Yes.
Wathi ifakwe efonini kaMsolo Sithathu wathi yebo.
Thank you. Now, is it also true that certain photos here are photos which were downloaded, and some photos here are photos which were original photos? In other words, accused number 3's phone were used to physically take those photos.
Athi kuyiqiniso yena ukuthi ezinye zezithombe zazithathiwe ezinye ke zazilethiwe kuleyo phone.
When the picture, a photo is on a memory card, it's
Yes.
not, it doesn't record whether the picture was taken by the phone itself
Yeah.
or it was sent, because the memory card, in most instances, they change it into different devices. So it always stores the pictures taken by those different devices.
Ukuthi ke iphone isithombe siyabekwa ku memory card akhombisa ukuthi sisathathwa leyo phone noma salethwa ngoba iSIM card ingayithathwa iswe kuma phone ahlukene, so ngenzeka ukuthi ibe namafile wonke ezithombe avela kubo bonke lomakhalekhukhwini la yayifake kubona.
I'm getting a bit lost.
Sorry.
Okay.
However, if the phone, the device that the person is using,
Yes.
as it can record and keep that record into a memory card, it can tell us if it's originally from this phone,
But uma
the
ukuthi
originality.
leyo phone le yona ethatha isithombe ngenzeka ukuthi ikwazi ukugcina nemininingwane ukuthi kokuyiyona yini eyathatha leso sithombe usasithathani.
Thank you. Now let's go to the phone that you worked on that day. Just in line with what we've just explained to this court, what would have been the position of the phone that you worked on as you prepared Exhibit S?
What was in the phone?
No, not what was in the phone. We have said something akin to if the phone is in the position to, there are phones where you are able to tell whether a picture was taken through that phone or was stored in a memory card and everything. That's what you said. See, I think that's a technical language that you use, not so.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I am saying, Mr. Mawasa,
Yes.
I am saying, on the phone that you worked on that day, what is the position? Are you able to tell this court whether photos were taken from that phone or not? Or in fact, some of the photos here, some of the photos were taken from that phone or not?
Manje kule phone wayisenzisa lelo la owayihlola uyakwazi yini ukusho ukuthi khona yini ezinye zezithombe ezazithathwe ngayo leyo phone noma cha?
Even though I can't remember very well, it's been a while since working on
You
these
can
photos.
go through the photos.
But no. But some can be from the phone.
Bathe noma sekuyisikhathi ke kanje usebenza ngalento ngeze ukuthi ezinye zivela izithombe ezathathwa ngayo leyo phone.
Thank you. Just to help you, Mr. Mabasa, let's go to page number 12
But
of Exhibit S.
12.
Yes. Are you
Yes,
with
I'm on
me?
the page.
Excuse me?
I'm on the page 12.
Yes. What photo is depicted there?
Yini ke lesithombe sibonakala lapho ku page 12?
I see a person with other people around.
Cha engibona umuntu nje nabanye abantu abaseduze naye.
Thank you. What is written on top of that photo there?
Yini ubhalwe ngenhla leso sithombe?
IMG 2014 1026 1731 40.
To IMG 2014 1026 17314.
What does that mean?
Because uthini
It means the picture was taken or was received or whatsoever on the date that is written there, 2014-1026-1731-14.
Chaza nje ukuthi lesi sithombe sathathwa noma samukelwa ngomhla 2014 1026 173114.
So you're not in a position to tell this court whether this photo was taken from the phone that belonged to accused number 3.
Manje usho ukuthi akwazi ukuletha isiqiniseko sokuthi lesi sithombe sathathwa ifoni eyikamsola usithathu.
Yeah, at the moment, no, I cannot tell unless maybe there's an original.
But hayi njengoba kunje angikwazi ukusho ngaphandle kokuthi mhlambe sithole i-original.
Now, when you say it could have been taken, or you are not in a position to tell whether it was taken or it was sent to a phone that belongs to, no. Just repeat what you said again about being taken or sent or received.
I said it's a picture
Yes.
which shows a date
Yeah.
and time that might have been taken by the device or received by another device,
Wathi-ke isithombe
from another device.
isithombe sikhombisa i-date nesikhathi. Lesi sithombe ngenzeka ukuthi sathathwa ngaleyo phone noma satholakala siphuma kwenye sithathwe enye phone.
What is the significance of that date there? I mean, of that time there? What does that time mean?
Leso sikhathi sisho ukuthini?
We call it a serial number of a picture itself,
Ukuthi sithi inombolo yesithombe ngokwazi.
as the pictures don't have serial numbers. So we go to when was it received or taken, which is the date that you see. And then the IMG is an abbreviation of an image on the date and time. So we take it as a serial number of that picture.
Lesi ba-serial number yalesi sithombe ukuthi ngasekuqaleni kuthiwa IMG uchaza ukuthi isithombe lesi bese kuyakhombisa nokuthi lezi inombolo ezikhombisa ukuthi sathathwa nini. Ukugcina kuyigama lesithombe.
Mr. Babasa, was it not your testimony originally that information that is encapsulated there, 26/10/2014 and the 17/31/14, that is indicative of the date and time at which this photo was taken?
Like I'm saying, the originality I cannot say at the moment. It's been a while, but it shows the date and time when that picture was taken. That's why I'm putting all received, because I'm not so sure what was happening with this picture by that time when I work on it.
Ngikwazi ukuthi ngichaze ukuthi lesi sithombe sisukaphi noma sathathwa ile phone lena noma sathathwa enye phone. Yikho ngeke ngasho ukuthi ngibheka nje inombolo lezi ngisho ukuthi impela sathathwa ile phone noma sasiphuma kwenye.
However, I don't remember saying it was taken by the device that I downloaded.
Kodwa ngikhumbule ngisho ukuthi lesi sithombe sathathwa ile phone le engakhipha kuyona iy'thombe.
Thank you. Now, what will it take for you to remember that this photo was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at 17 hours 31:14 seconds?
If the original data tells me that, then I will be able to elaborate it too.
Uma ngiphethe idatha le phuma khona efonini ingakaguqulwa hayi ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngibone ukuthi lesi sithombe sathathwa.
Mr. Babasa, we should have that original data.
No, I was here for another thing, not for today, so I don't have.
Ngiphethe ngoba lana bengizele lokubuke bengingazele iy'thombe so anginayo i-original data yesithombe.
And if I remember very well, I think somewhere last year, during my testimony or after, there was a request of pictures, of all pictures that I retrieved from the downloads, and it was given to each and every one of you in a form of a memory stick, if I remember very well.
ngikhumbula ke kwaba ne-memory stick wonke umuntu khona la wayethola eyalezi ithombe engasikhipha kula mafisi.
Yes, Mr. Mabaso, in line with that testimony, you specifically told the court that that information there signifies the 26, that 2014-10-26 signifies the date on which this photo was taken. That 1731-14 signifies the time at which that photo was taken. That was also confirmed by Colonel Stein.
I can't remember, I can't
Yes.
recall if I did say so.
Ngikhumbula ngiletha isiqiniseko sokuthi lana kulethwa usuku la isithombe sathathwa ngalo nesikhathi ukuthi ke ukuthi lokhu kwaphinda kugcizelelwa u-Colonel Stein.
Let's go to page number 17, Mr. Mabas.
Page 17, yes?
Yes, are you with me? What do you see there?
Two guys next to the car, and there's the thing around.
Thi ngibone insizwe embili eziphambi kwemoto and futhi kuyabonakala ukuthi khona nendlu la isithombeni.
Thank you. What is inscripted just above the two, that photo there?
IMG
Yes,
2014-1026,
Yes.
1728,
yes.
39/001.
Lana kuthiwa IMG 2014 1026 1728 39001.
Thank you. Again, it was your testimony again, Mr. Mabasa, that these photos or that information that is scripted there signifies the date, the month, and the year on which this photo that is depicted there on page number 17 was taken. That 1728-39/01 signifies the time, in fact, the second, no, the hour, the minutes, and the seconds at which this photo was taken.
Uthi lana usitshela ukuthi inombolo lezi ezilapha zikhuluma ngosuku, inyanga, iminyaka, nekhuluma nangesikhathi nemizuzwana lapho isithombe sathathwa khona.
Do you have any comments?
No comment.
Kakho ngaphawu.
Thank you. Let's proceed.
These issues were canvassed with the witness the first time around. Is he now being cross-examined on the same issues, and the witness said that he's caught off guard as he only came here to testify about annexure C.
Thank you, Maris. I hear the concern of my colleague, Madam, and I think I'll be very cautious in my approach if my colleague then says I am trying to be unfair to the witness, but I'll be very cautious.
I'm not saying that.
No, he hasn't said that.
No, he's saying that.
No, he didn't say I'm very fair. I am being
asking
unfair.
you, Mr. Mnisi, wait, I'm asking you, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're just saying the witness is being cross-examined and on issues that he's already testified on.
Yeah, it's undergo a cross-examination. The last time.
He did.
Now we are re-cross-examining him again.
May I contextualize that?
Yes.
Thank you. It should be remembered, my lords, after it's to be brought together so that each piece of that evidence fits in a puzzle in order to form.
Which procedure is that?
I'm a bit Shakespearean, my lord, but let me come down to the level of generality. Yes. What I'm trying to say, my lord, is after this witness has testified,
Yes.
this court went on to further hear a lot of other information,
Yes.
the basis of which is we need to specifically, I mean, as litigants, us and the state, we need to fit that information in the proper space in the puzzle so that we form a holistic picture. I'm not basically trying to be unfair to this witness here. I'm trying to
you
build
can
a certain
cross-examine it.
picture.
No. To be fair to this witness,
Yes, madam.
let him read the evidence which he adduced. How many years? How many months ago? Yeah.
I think that
No,
was
that's the only fair way. Hello?
8 or 6,
6 months ago.
6 to 8 months.
That's it. Let him revisit that evidence.
as
Then you can re-cross-examine him, to be fair to him.
yes, madam.
Yeah,
yes,
please.
yes.
If you want to do that, do that. But I know of no procedure, which, as you say, because you've involved in a myriad of other issues after this witness has testified, you want to put the subsequent myriad of information which you have heard and which this witness never had the opportunity to hear into a proper perspective. That's what you're saying. And
My lord,
you want to fit it.
No, my lord.
That's
no,
what you
no,
said.
no. This witness, my lord, with due respect, does not have to hear the information that was proffered before court subsequent to his testimony. He is only here to give his portion of the testimony. It is my duty as a litigant and the state's duty as a litigant on behalf of the state to take that information and fit in those little puzzles in order to form a holistic picture, man.
Yeah, okay, fine.
It is not for him to do that. May I request the opportunity to proceed, because
No,
I'm just about to wrap
no.
up.
This court, in view of fairness,
Yes.
this witness must be accorded an opportunity to go over his evidence, and then you can re-cross-examine him. 8 months ago, that's what he says. That's why he says, I can't remember. I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, to be fair,
Yes, ma'am.
that's it. I don't say you can't cross-examine him. I say to be fair, let him revisit his evidence and the cross-examination he underwent. Then you're on equal footing.
No, it's fine, madam.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yes?
Thank you, madam.
Okay. What section is it, by the way? 160, just read 160, is it 167 or 6? 166 or 7? Let's read it.
May I
Yes.
quickly?
Yeah, let's read it. Okay. Here's the Bible. Section? Oh, it looks quite a... This book is...
166.
166.
Cross-examination and re-examination of.
Yeah, what will it say? Let's read.
It says, subsection 1,
Yeah.
an accused may cross-examine any witness called on behalf of the prosecution at criminal proceedings, or any co-accused who testifies at criminal proceedings, or any witness called on behalf of such co-accused at criminal proceedings, and the prosecutor may cross-examine any witness, including an accused, called on behalf of the defense at criminal proceedings. And a witness called at such proceedings on behalf of the prosecution may be cross-examined by the prosecutor on any matter raised during may be re-examined by
yeah.
the prosecutor on any matter raised during the cross-examination of that witness, and a witness called on behalf of the defense at such proceedings may likewise be re-examined by the accused. In subsection 2, the prosecutor and the accused may, with leave of the court,
Yes.
examine or cross-examine any witness called by the court at criminal proceedings. Then subsection 3A, if it appears to a court that any cross-examination contemplated in this section is being protracted unreasonably and thereby causing the proceedings to be delayed unreasonably, the court may request the cross-examiner to disclose the relevancy of any particular line of examination and may impose reasonable limits on the examination regarding the length thereof or regarding any particular line of examination. And subsection B, the court may order that any submission regarding the relevancy of the cross-examination be heard in the absence of a
Yeah,
witness.
that's fine. Yeah, so I'm being fair when I say this witness, after 8 months, having given evidence, and I don't even have to ask him how many times subsequent thereto he has appeared in court giving evidence. It's only fair that he must refresh his mind, and then you can re-cross-examine him, because that is re-cross-examination. Okay. It's not examination in chief by the state. It's not cross-examination in chief by the state. Neither is it cross-examination by you, Mr. Minister. What you are doing to this witness, you are re-cross-examining him on issues which you have traversed. And now you are saying you want to fill in some pockets. No problem. Let him refresh his memory and you can revisit the re-cross-examination. Okay.
With due respect, I think there's a point where me and the court do not have sufficient consensus, where we do not understand each other.
No.
Maybe it's the way in which I'm expressing myself. Maybe it's the
Fine,
way in which
fine.
the court interprets what I'm saying.
Yeah, fine.
But I am not saying that through this testimony, through my asking of this witness questions, my cross-examinations, I want to fill in certain things. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, fine. But you have heard me then. That's my ruling.
Thank you, Madam.
Yes, Mr. You can arrange that date. Okay, no problem.
Yes, as a court, please, can we then adjourn at this stage
Oh.
until Monday
Okay.
for the resumption of the cross-examination of Lieutenant Colonel Kos?
Okay. House. It's coming on Monday, no?
I'm sorry?
Monday.
Yes. Monday.
Okay, fine. Okay, you say you must adjourn until Monday then. Thanks. Okay.